It has been nearly 40 years since Hays High School was built. Since then, the district has tried to pass projects to keep the aging school running. Projects such as new air systems and new classrooms have been in play, but that has been found out by USD 489 that is not going to stop the age of the aging school. USD 489 finds it would be best to pass a bond that includes renovating the elementary schools of the district, building a brand new high school, and renovating the current high school for the middle school students. I sat down with Superintendent Ron Wilson and members of the Hays community to find insight and information about the bond. On May 10, registered voters of Hays will be able to vote yes or no with the question in mind, will the bond help our community? Okay, I'm here with Superintendent Ron Wilson. Mr. Wilson is the superintendent of USD 489. So what, in your best words, is the 489 bond?
Well, the 489 bond, I guess, to summarize it, is just a culmination of a lot of work that has been put in over the last 7-8 months. We started with a vision committee of community members, of educators, as well as administration. Started meeting monthly to kind of work through the process and identifying our needs, our priorities, and then culminating with coming up with a scope of work that we would like to see and feel are important for the community of Hays as well as Hays USD 489.
When was the last time we had a bond in our district?
Well, the last time that Hays passed a bond was back in 1992. I don't know the actual dollar amount, but what I do know about the 1992 bond was it was what I would call a fix-it bond issue, right. Meaning they were asking patrons in the community to come in and help update some of the things that needed to be updated. All schools, I think, were touched in some way, but it wasn't anything real glitzy or shiny. So I think if you want a bond that really people can go back to and say, oh yeah, that's what we got with our bond money, was 1977, and that would have been the Hays High, which some people still refer to it as the new Hays High. Yeah. That was big for the community of Hays. But if you look back, that's 45 years ago. Yeah, that was the last time that Hays has had a bond that has seen new buildings or new infrastructure built.
I'm here with David Clingan. David, you are a part of the bond committee.
Correct.
Yes. So why would the bond be important? I guess first question right off the bat, why would it be important to pass?
I think the first thing is to help describe the situation. And the situation is all about our school and the space that we have for our current students. Just using high school as an example, our capacity for the high school is around 862 students. Currently, we're running at it about 905, okay? So if we average 35 more capacity times or plus 35 each year for the next 20 years, you're talking well over 600 more students being added to a school that only holds 862 to create the basic learning class for the teachers, and that's just not good for the students, not good for the teachers. So the bond itself is all about the space, creating more space in all the schools to prepare our kids and faculty for the future. The current scope is brand new high school, and it'll be on the same property where the current high school is. Renovate the old high school so the middle school can move into that building, and that will increase their capacity immediately. And then you're looking at the old middle school being renovated, and technically, if you look at it, 2 elementary schools will occupy the middle school. And 2 of our elementary schools get renovated, so we will be closing 2 elementary schools down since we're moving into bigger buildings.
This has been Alex Johnson with Tri Broadcasting.